I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Representative Dan Bishop spoke on the House floor Tuesday about legislation to protect Supreme Court justices. The bill aims to provide additional security following an uptick in protests. This comes after a leaked opinion revealed the Supreme Court will likely overturn Roe v. Wade and a thwarted assassination attempt against Justice Brett Kavanaugh. The North Carolina Republican condemned violence on January 6th and protests against Supreme Court justices in his speech, and implied that the delay in passing the bill is related to the identity of the leaker. The court is still investigating who the leaker was. Democrats have said the delay was because they were attempting to add additional protections for Supreme Court staff. Take a listen to his remarks.
From North Carolina.
Gentleman's recognized from North Carolina.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the gentleman from Ohio. I've missed part of the debate, most of the debate on the floor. Mr. Jordan just made reference to that item that bowls me over. You wonder, after you've been in Washington for a little while, whether anything will surprise you. But yes, that tweet by the pro-abortion group Ruth sent us that identified Justice Barrett's church and identified the school that her children attend and encouraged protesters to, quote, voice your anger, close quote, by demonstrating there, is a new low. Not just the identification of justices' home addresses, which I never thought we'd see, not just the not just crowds materializing there, which I had never thought we'd see, not just the appearance of an assassin at the home of a justice, which we have never seen, and yet the response is, what about January 6th? And as the gentleman from Ohio made the point, I have never encountered any Republican who declined to condemn the violence and rioting at the Capitol that day. I've never found one. I've never heard one. And yet I never hear condemnation of such conduct as I've described from Democrats. I might be missing it. I'm not hearing it now. I'm hearing about what about January 6th. I condemn the rioting and the violence at the Capitol on January 6th. I condemn the Democrat leader of the Senate standing in front of the Supreme Court to say to two specific justices that you have released the whirlwind, you will suffer the result. I don't remember exactly the word. And then what I do remember, the phrase that sticks in my mind, you won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions. I never hear condemnation for that. I don't know why. I do think I know why this bill had to be delayed from last week when we were here and could have passed it. And that is because you want to protect the leaker. And that implies that although this has been pending for a month and a half, and the nation doesn't know who the leaker was, somebody knows who the leaker was. And that's who you want to protect. Amazing as that is, unprecedented as that is, we certainly ought to protect this or pass this legislation and protect the justices of the United States Supreme Court from assassins responding to the advocacy, the unprecedented advocacy on the left. And with that, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.